never too early to celebrate our love of the holidays here. And today, not only does Ken have a timeless way to display our ornaments, but he's also giving us a glimpse into the Hallmark Keepsake ornaments that are debuting in store right now. A lot of people, including myself, very excited for this, Ken.
There are several things that I get excited about. One is when the actual keepsake ornament catalog comes out, which is like in the middle of like spring, summer, and then when the ornaments finally hit. You know, my mom gave me keepsake ornaments as a kid. I've started giving them to my kids, one for every person in the family every year, and then a few extra that I just sneak on the tree. Going to Kansas City and then meeting the actual artist and realizing they're not just beautiful ornaments, but each one has like a story and artisanry. And I know, I think because the world is so crazy right now, this year I'm like even more excited than usual. You know, I get that joy.
I really
need that
do.
joy.
Yeah, it is. And you look at these, and that's exactly what I feel. I feel joy. I feel happiness when I see them. I mean, I'm looking at this little nutcracker in particular. We have nutcrackers on our tree, and I'm looking at the detail of this beautiful one that's going to be added to ours as well.
I'm going to have to fight you for it because, you know, my girls are in the nutcracker, so we started collecting nutcrackers.
You did too?
Yeah.
Between the two of us, we're the same person.
We are the same person.
But I got to point this guy out too. Little beer stein here, right? But the detail on this is literally remarkable. Like, it is just blowing my mind. Takes me back to what, Scandinavia? I'm not even sure.
Oktoberfest?
Yeah, Oktoberfest, maybe Germany?
There you go. Well, like, I love displaying them, you know, on the tree. Obviously, it's a classic way. But some of these are so beautiful, I wanted to find ways to display them other times of year, and really any time. And the ones that don't fit on the tree, I really want to highlight, find a special way to display them.
Like you've done here.
Exactly.
So let's get started. What do we have here, and what are some options that we can use if we don't have one of these?
All right, so the ideal for me is to find beautiful vintage drawers. You can go to secondhand stores, you can go to thrift shops, you can go to junk stores, and just what you can do is like spend $5 for the dresser and then just tell them you're only going to take the drawers, which I have done. But if you don't have those or don't want to go through that sort of mission, here's a very easy way to make drawers at home.
Okay. So these you got from a craft store?
Got these from a craft store. They cost little or nothing, just plain wood, unfinished boxes.
By the way, you can make these too with some scrap wood around the house very easily.
If you were Cameron, yes.
Yeah, well,
pull out the power tools and zip.
I like that you thought I would do that.
Craft store. You would. What you do want to do is make sure, what I did is the ornaments that I wanted to highlight, I brought them with me to make sure you have the proper size boxes for each one.
Good. Okay, now you're going to decorate it a little bit.
Exactly.
Once you've got the box.
I chose to go for a classic white, and all I did, these actually are spray painted. I just did a light spray paint with the white. You could also do a dry brush with white paint, but also do whatever, like this worked with our mantle, but if you have a dark mantle, you can do this in like a dark wood would be beautiful. A color, a rustic red will be great. So
or a white wash so it looks a little bit more rustic.
Exactly.
Good.
Like let you be as creative as you want on that.
Okay,
now to hang it, super simple. All we're gonna do is get a little cup hook. Very simple, which works great with the Hallmark. And all you're going to do is just screw that right in.
And again, this is not to hang the box on the wall. This is to hang the ornament within the box.
Exactly.
And I know you also have, obviously, a very simple sort of cell to make it look like a drawer, even if you don't have a drawer.
Exactly. These little guys, little drawer pulls, you get them for a few bucks for a whole bag of them, and we're just going to attach it on with a little bit of hot glue.
I mean, you're right. It's super simple,
right?
But it goes a long way. And we have the eye hook going. We have the painted box on the outside. But now you're going to make this even more Christmassy.
I love, in fact, adding greenery just to soften it up. And all I'm going to do is take a bit of artificial greenery, and I'm just going to tuck it right there inside the box.
But one of the ways that I like that you did it is so that a piece, if you're looking in here, that a piece of the greenery is coming out by the hook so that when you hang the ornament, it actually looks like it's hanging from the little branch.
Exactly, which I think adds a certain charm. And if you have ones, this is like you don't have to use Christmas branches. You could use fall branches, you could use spring branches, and really use these ornaments as decoration all around. Now, this is one of my favorite. Talking about meeting the artist, I met Joanne Estrich. We did a sort of session down there with her. She's absolutely wonderful. She's been on the show. This is her new little one, Festive Friends. And look at this. Boop, boop.
So like, playful.
Absolutely beautiful. So all I'm going to do is hang this guy right over here into the little hook. Let me get that right.
There we go.
And put this
I'm trying to decide which way I want this guy to hang.
Your Stein?
Yeah, I think I'll have him go this way, hanging sort of towards. And talk to me a little bit about that seahorse there. It absolutely is glowing and looks so
Well, that's why it's like some of them are just so beautiful and such works of art. Like that is sort of like this multimedia. It has the gold. It has that sort of iridescent blue-green. Same thing with the unicorn, which I'm going to get for Flynn. Like they're just really magical. One thing I do want to point, speaking of magical, everybody at home, like one of the ones that I like to, the type that I like to collect right now are the ones that have the sound and the music and the lights, because my kids are just like mesmerized.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna do that, this one here, as you can see, the Tannenbaum twirler, all I did was draw a tiny, drill a tiny hole in the back, pass through the power cord, and then you can see the power cord is running right down here on the wall. All I
as
do,
Ken always does, he's got it hidden.
a little bit of greenery.
What power cord?
There's no power cord. This is the magic of Christmas making this operate.
I'm telling you right now.
You ready?
Yeah, play it. Go ahead. That's the beginning of the season, everybody. It makes me so happy.
In fact, you can get them right now. They're available.
Exactly. Joanne's cute ornament, as well as these other amazing ornaments, are available, like Ken just said, right now, Hallmark.com and your local Gold Crown store. Ken, thank you so much. And Merry Christmas.
I can't talk right now. I'm just being happy.
I've lost
Joy.
it.